Hi everyone, Cosmic Mango here, your favourite mango from outer space. I hope you're all having a fantastic day. Welcome back to my channel. Don't forget to click that subscribe button. It will help you keep updated for more of my future Commander content. Now, if you're like me, you love the ever-evolving and dynamic nature of Commander. The format constantly brings us new sets and expansions, along with powerful synergies and clever deck strategies. But sometimes we need a card that can help us out in a sticky situation. A card strong enough that when cast at the right time can stop us from losing and even bring us back into the game from a losing position to a winning one. We call this a comeback. And I've got some great comeback cards in this video list to spice up your Commander games. Before we start, I'd like to mention my friends at Paramount Designs. They make amazing playmats with fantastic quality. If you're interested in picking up a new playmat with great artwork, check out the link in my description below, which is offering a special discount code for my YouTube viewers. Okie dokie, without further ado, sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Number 1. Insurrection. A saucy spell that costs 3 red and 5 generic mana to cast. It says the following. Untap all creatures and gain control of them until the end of turn. They gain haste until the end of turn. This card is a definite game saver and can very easily give you a win. The high mana cost is a slight downside, but the sheer amount of power and chaos this card brings makes up for it. You can flip a Commander game upside down with this card. If you're falling behind and need a big swing in momentum, Insurrection can be a game changer. It lets you gain control of all creatures for a turn, allowing you to utilize your opponent's forces to potentially secure a victory. It's a very fun card to play. Nothing is more enjoyable than defeating all your opponents in one swoop with their own creatures. You can buy this card for around $7. Number 2. Platinum Angel. An artifact angel creature that costs 7 generic mana to cast. It has 4 power and 4 toughness and says the following. Flying, you can't lose the game and your opponents can't win the game. You can't really go wrong running this card. It's colourless, so it fits in any colour deck, and it most definitely brings a spark of wonder to the Commander table. It's a fantastic card that holds a lot of power. You can stop yourself from losing, and most importantly, you can even stop opponents from winning. Imagine how many strategies this card shuts down. The only problem is, Platinum Angel is a pretty easy to remove target, and costs a hefty 7 generic mana to cast. However, slap on some hexproof, and if you can, some indestructible as well, and suddenly you have a board state so ridiculously OP, it's very likely you're going to win the game. An excellent card to get you that comeback. You can buy this card for around $5. Number 3. Cyclonic Rift. An instant spell that costs 1 blue and 1 generic mana to cast. It says the following. Return target non-land permanent you don't control to its owner's hand. Overload. For 6 generic and 1 blue mana, you may cast a spell for its overload cost. If you do, change target in this text to each. Do I need to say much about this card? Cyclonic Rift needs no introduction. It has for a very long time ran rampant in the Commander format and haunted many players in their nightmares. When overloaded, this is perhaps one of the strongest cards in the whole format. You can very easily turn a game back into your favour using Cyclonic Rift, making it a fantastic card to clutch a comeback with. However, be warned, opponents will hate this card, and once you cast it, you will likely become the arch enemy on the table. With great power comes great responsibility. You can buy this card for around $36. Number 4. Seedborn Muse. A spirit creature that costs 2 green and 3 generic mana to cast. It has 2 power and 4 toughness and says the following. Untap all permanents you control during each other player's untap step. Okay, so I love Seedborn Muse. It's an incredibly powerful card. This card allows you to untap all permanents you control during each other player's untap step, which can provide a significant advantage in Commander by allowing you to generate more mana and take an additional actions. It's important to note that the effectiveness of Seedborn Muse depends on the deck and the overall game strategy. It may not be suitable for every playstyle or deck theme, but in the right context and right deck that requires a variety amount of mana to activate permanents, for example, and their abilities that you control, it can provide a substantial advantage and help turn the tide in your favour.
Seedborn Muse is a very solid card, and you can buy this card for around $9. Number 5. Pernicious Deed. An enchantment spell that costs 1 black, 1 green, and 1 generic mana to cast. It says the following. For X mana, sacrifice Pernicious Deed, destroy each artifact, creature, and enchantment with mana value X or less. This enchantment allows you to destroy all artifacts, creatures, and enchantments with converted mana cost X or less, making it a versatile board wipe for decks that play with a wide range of permanents. This can definitely be used to create a comeback in a commander game, especially when you're against a huge amount of permanents in the late game. Put all that mana you've got to good use and wipe away from the board as much as you can. You can even use this card to deter players from casting certain things, as they know you have a ticking time bomb sitting on the board, waiting to blow up at any time. You can buy this card for around $8. Number 6. Seasons Past. A sorcery spell that costs 2 green and 4 generic mana to cast. It says the following. Return any number of cards with different mana values from your graveyard to your hand. Put Seasons Past on the bottom of its owner's library. This card is both beautiful and unique. Being able to get back any number of cards with converted mana costs from our graveyard to our hand is massive. You can use this card to get back your combo pieces that your opponents may have removed over the game, or retrieve back a game-winning creature that you need. The card is fantastic for a comeback and can definitely do it. You can buy this card for around $1.30. Number 7, the final card on my list. Toxic Deluge. A sorcery spell that costs 1 black and 2 generic mana to cast. It says the following. As an additional cost to cast this spell, pay X life. All creatures get -X until the end of turn. Toxic Deluge, in my opinion, is one of the best board wipes in the Commander format, and is used in both casual and competitive Commander. Toxic Deluge is a flexible board wipe that allows you to pay life to reduce the toughness of all creatures on the battlefield. This means it can effectively deal with a wide range of threats, regardless of their power or toughness, making it useful in most situations, as long as you have enough life to pay. It even comes with the advantage of being able to remove indestructible creatures, as Toxic Deluge can get around this problem by reducing their toughness to 0, effectively removing them from the battlefield. Overall, Toxic Deluge is a good card in Commander because its versatility, cost efficiency, ability to handle indestructible creatures, political potential, and synergy with life gain strategies. If you play in a deck that's gaining life, then Toxic Deluge can do wonders, since the life you're gaining you can pay to cast a spell. It provides a flexible and powerful answer to threatening situations on the battlefield. An excellent card indeed, and can definitely be used to clutch a comeback. You can buy this card for around $8. Okay everyone, we have come to the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for making it this far. If you did enjoy the video, please could drop a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. I would really like to know if you have any recommendations on cards that can offer you a great comeback in Commander. If you do, please share in the comment section below. I love reading your comments and always try my best to answer them all. Thanks for watching everyone, and as always, take care and goodbye.